Look, I shaved, okay? I know I look like a skinless grape, but it had to happen, right? I was starting to look like a homeless veteran. The hair needed to come off, alright? So yesterday I made a video just crashing the fuck out at James Charles because he made a stupid TikTok. Basically just lambasting a woman for DMing him, someone who has millions and millions, and being like, hey man, I'm struggling after being fired from my probably minimum wage job. Can I just have like a couple $100? Maybe any donation will help.
I just got a DM on here from a girl that said, "Good morning, James. I know you'll probably never see this, but if you could just take 1 minute to read it, would really mean a lot to me. I'm really struggling right now because Spirit Airlines just filed for bankruptcy and I have lost my job. Here's the GoFundMe link. Any donations help." I'm sure they do, sweetheart. I'm sure they do. You know what else would help you? Getting another job. Yeah, try that. Because in the time that it took you to copy and paste the same fuck-ass message to myself, who you don't follow, by the way, and probably 100 other influencers and celebrities, you could have applied for 100 other jobs, but you didn't because you're a lazy piece of shit and you're entitled.
And you know what? If it was a 13-year-old boy who asked James Charles for some money, he would have sent it instantly.
And instead of doing the reasonable human thing of maybe just like A, ignoring it, B, sharing the link on his Twitter or something like that, he made an entire TikTok crashing out at her, calling her useless and just giving mother dog, giving mother dog, giving mother. Very much like I'm better than you energy coming from James. And it's not surprising. What did I call him? Like a fucking melon? But I was recently made aware of James's apology video. Thank you, Charles White, for that.
Oh, no money, huh? No money?
I was recently made aware of his just terrible apology video from Mr. Charles White, Penguin Z0 himself, and it's just as bad. I have a lot of words to say. Why are you in bed, James? Well, get out of bed. Why the fuck is he in bed? And that's not a good start, James. That's really not a good start. There's not exactly proof you're taking this situation very seriously if you're just doing it from the comfort of beneath your sheets.
Yesterday morning, I posted a video on this account talking about how a woman had lost her job at Spirit Airlines, and she sent me a message with a GoFundMe link asking me to donate. And the video is basically me yelling at the camera, being super upset and frustrated because this person had never followed me, never supported me before.
Why is that a big deal? I'll never understand that.
This person has never followed me before, so that means I can't show them human respect.
What the actual fuck are you talking about, James?
And it was clear that she had basically copied and pasted this DM to every influencer.
What do you want, James? Like a custom cover letter? What is she, applying for a job? Oh, obviously she's gonna copy and paste it. There's nothing wrong with this woman who's probably got nothing in her bank account. There's nothing wrong with her DMing you and being like, just like anything will do, man. I know you have millions and millions of dollars. Just send me like $1. That'll do. You know, any donations help. Peace out. Thank you. There is nothing wrong with that, and by making this video and making that video you made before, it comes across as just so defensive. But what are you insecure about? You're getting defensive now, James?
Celebrity she possibly could, asking for a handout, and I called her lazy. I said she was stupid, and I said she should have spent the time that she spent copying and pasting the message, applying for jobs instead. This video was fucking stupid.
Observation of the year. Holy shit, guys. Observation of the year. He just said the video was fucking stupid. This is great, guys. This is so great. You just won an award, James, for the most YouTuber of all time. Congratulations. I do have to commend James because he didn't start with a sigh. He didn't start by turning the camera on. He didn't start by doing any of that. No. What he did before was probably do his nightly routine, maybe shower, brush his teeth, get all comfy in bed, get nice and toasty, and then pull out the camera and start recording. I see what game you're playing, James, and I respect it. I don't respect it at all.
It was rude, it was obnoxious, it was privileged, and most importantly, it was completely fucking unnecessary. When I saw that DM, I absolutely had the choice to ignore it and say absolutely nothing at all and move on with my day, but instead, I couldn't even tell you why. Her message just triggered me, and I decided instead to make a video about it. And I bashed her, and it was obnoxious.
How is James Charles? 26. Brother, you are 2 years older than me, okay? You need to chill the fuck out, okay? You need to relax. But it boggles my mind. It really does. Why did he take so much offense to it? You think that poor woman was going to come to your house and hunt you down? No. She's just like an ex-Spirit Airlines employee looking for a little bit of help.
And I shamed her for asking for help in a situation where she was clearly really struggling, and this could have been her absolute last resort.
I like how all these influencers suddenly gain a conscience and suddenly gain all this empathy the moment they have to apologize. The literal split second they have to say sorry for anything is the moment that they're like, oh, I have all these feelings, and I suddenly feel sorry for this person, and I made such a grandiose mistake. Where was that? Where was that when you were making the video, James?
I have no idea what was going on in her life, and I should have never assumed that she was just copying and pasting this DM as an easy way out. I don't know. I just don't know. My intention behind making this video in the first place was I get a lot of messages like this every single day, and for me personally, it definitely sucks to receive messages from people that don't follow you and don't support you, treating you like our personal ATM or bank account.
We've done it, guys. This is great. We've made it to the justification portion of the video where James attempts to justify and defend his actions using some of the most specific niche reasons. Because let's be real, okay? Let's be real. How many people DM any of you ordinary folk out there saying, hey, could you just send me a bit of money? I got student loans. Okay, I got student loans. None of us have ever experienced that. But James has, and I don't think he's very happy about it.
But what I'm sure sucks even fucking more is not knowing where your next paycheck is coming from and not being sure whether or not you're going to be able to put food on the table for yourself and your family. So it really doesn't matter what my intentions were behind making the video, because it came across as super fucking privilege.
Oh, all this empathy. Oh, all this conscience. Oh, you're making my brain implode, James. Oh, 26, by the way, 20 fucking 6.
And like I was basically shaming anybody that's unemployed for not trying hard enough to get a job. And I feel awful because that wasn't my intention, and it really hurt a lot of people. And I know that it's not that easy.
No, you don't. You have no idea. You have no idea. You haven't had to apply for a job in going on like a decade. You probably haven't even looked at an Indeed job application for like a decade. You have no idea, James. You are on the high horse. Okay, you have literally zero clue about what applying for a job is like. Don't sit there underneath your silk 5-star hotel $3,000 a night sheets and be like, oh, yeah, I just have no idea, you know. Oh, I'm suddenly getting a conscience. You are the problem, James. You are the problem.
I know that the job market fucking sucks right now. I have friends that are looking for jobs. I have my own employees that I try my best to take care of. And I've heard so many fucking horror stories online of companies ghosting people, recruiters wasting everybody's time, people applying for job after job and not hearing back for 6 months, a year, 2 years. I know that it's really fucking hard out there.
Then why did you... If you knew all these things before, James, why did you make the video?
I know that the job market is super hard right now, and that recruiters are wasting everybody's time not replying to job applications in time. But fuck you for asking for money. But I don't sound like I know how hard it is.
And that most people are just doing their best and trying their best to figure it out and to make it by. And if this person happened to choose sending out GoFundMe links as their method of trying to make it by, who am I to judge? Especially when you consider the fact that my method of figuring it out and getting by was making makeup videos online. I just happened to get really lucky, and now, years later, I'm in a blessed and privileged position.
I'll tell you what, James. Whatever employee of yours that wrote this apology or told you to make this apology and mention all these points, give them a raise, man. Give them a raise. They need that money, probably more than you do, to be fair. Probably more than you do.
But as somebody with a platform, it's my responsibility to humble myself and to never take what I have for granted. And when I made that video today, that is exactly what I did.
Why is he talking like he's known these things all along? And but he made the video. Like James, you did the thing. You're a 26-year-old man who let his emotions get the better of him, and you made the video lambasting just someone trying to make it by. And now here you are suddenly gaining a conscience.
I was speaking from a very privileged, obnoxious, ignorant standpoint. And for anybody that saw that video and was disappointed or upset with what I said, I am super sorry. Especially to the woman from Spirit Airlines.
Do I believe that? Do we believe that? I don't know.
I did try to look for her message earlier before making this video, and I couldn't find it.
I'm sure you couldn't find it, James. Yeah, I'm sure that the message was just lost to time.
If you see this video and you want to get in touch, I would love to apologize to you directly and to help you out a little bit. But if you are not comfortable with that, I totally understand too. I really appreciate anybody that...
Why are we tucking ourselves in mid-apology video, James? Why are we... Sometimes you just question humanity, do you know what I mean?
sent me a message or left a comment about this video today letting me know how insensitive it was. I really needed to hear that, and I really need to think twice before I hit record and just start yapping on this account. I genuinely treat the spam page like I'm on FaceTime with you guys. I love to laugh and tell you stories and rant and scream at the camera and joke around with y'all, but sometimes I genuinely forget how many people are watching, and it was completely inappropriate to make a joke out of somebody just trying to provide for themselves and their family. That's definitely my bad.
Okay. So I was actually in the middle of editing this video. I didn't plan to make any other segments, but I was just having a little break scrolling TikTok, and I came across this video by a TikToker. James actually deleted an apology video, and it is just the most snobbiest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I thought the video I was looking at was initially bad, but that is off the cuff. What the fuck, man? I'll show the best segments of it here, but if you want the full thing, I'll link it in the description. God, what the fuck?
So I ended up deleting the video that I posted yesterday talking about people who send me GoFundMe links that had never followed, supported, DM me before, just begging for money. And most people were like enjoying the video, saying it was a valid point, but it definitely started causing some discourse in the comments, and a lot of people were just saying it was out of touch and insensitive. And they're right. It was definitely a harsh choice of words, maybe not my best video, and I deleted it. But of course, the internet is forever, and a lot of content creators are using like the 5-second clip in the very beginning where I'm like, "You're a lazy piece of shit. Get a new job." To upload their cute little think pieces, being like, "Influencers are all so out of touch. This is so disgusting. You don't know how hard it is in the job market these days." Oh my god, give me a fucking break. I am out of touch, first and foremost. Okay, I am never gonna be one of those influencers that gets online and pretends to be poor so I can come across as relatable to my audience.
Thank you all for watching this video. Subscribe. Thank you for all the support. It really fuels my ego and makes me feel better. What did we learn today, kids? Not a lot, I don't think.